Everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in LA. Been living in my car for like 14, 15 months now. I'm in Montrose, California. Really nice here, way too rich. I know I couldn't live here. I wouldn't want to live here. Too nice. Everything's laid out too carefully. I can tell they don't let homeless people stay here really. And it would be hard to even sleep in your car here. Beautiful mountains all around us, but hey, you get to see me in a parking lot. So I got some updates because I have been busy. It's why I haven't posted many videos lately. I'm trying to make them better videos. So it's another video in my car. But I'm working on a lot of stuff. I've been working on several productions. I'm working on another one this weekend, and I'm shooting this little documentary about myself. So I'm shooting stuff every day for it. So I just kind of want my mind to be focused on that and show really like inside what it's like to live in my car, because these videos are just me monologuing. So that's going well enough, and I want to keep shooting for another maybe 3 weeks, and then put that together. I'm trying to get involved in some other productions. That's all I'll say about that. And I'm going to see Tim and Eric this Friday. I'm so excited about that. Tim and Eric's the second to last night. They added another night in LA, mandatory attendance world tour 2020. So that'll be really cool. I got a seat way in the back, but it's because when I got my mom's ticket, I got hers first so she could have a second row ticket in DC. And of course then she couldn't even attend. But anyways, I've been exercising a lot. My allergies been coming, going. Like, I'm really thinking I gotta go. It depends where I am, I guess. Here in Montrose, my allergies aren't bothering me much. In Sun Valley, it seems to bother me more. But I've been exercising a lot, trying to lose weight still. Basically trying to stay on top of a lot of things. I'm trying to learn 3D animation. It's been hard the last few days because my allergies have been so bad in the library. That fucking library, it causes my allergies to be so bad. Some days, a lot of days, that basically I'm getting up every 5 to 10 minutes to blow my nose in the bathroom because I don't want to just blow it like this fucking, the trumpet blasting in the library. And it was so much. I was like, fuck it. Like, this is not how I can learn 3D animation. I'm already learning quite a bit about it. But, and I want to get good at it. That takes a very long time. But I'm like, well, what can I do that doesn't take other people, that I can just do on my computer? And this is something I can do. And Blender's a free animation software. Look it up. There's tons of tutorials online. I've been studying Blender Guru if you're interested in studying, but there's lots of stuff, lots of people to learn from, and Blender has their own tutorials as well. It's just hard, and then other times I'm so fucking distracted because there's so much noise in the library, and that's good because I can play the speakers a little bit, so I don't have to put headphones on. I'm trying not to put my headphones on for a while, like for several weeks at least, because my ears have been hurting so fucking bad and like ringing at times. So and it happens when I put my headphones on. I don't have any hearing loss, thank goodness, but it just fucking hurts. So I try and have the speakers on, but very low. So it's like I need to bring them up when people are talking more, then bring them down and up. But that's fine. Hey, that's the challenge of doing this. I'm realizing I will need a home to do that, or at least rent an office. That would be good, to have enough money to rent an office. But I'm like, well, if I can't even do that, I'll do something. I'll walk around all day. I'll go back to working on my screenplays. Well, even though I couldn't really do it in the library, but at least I can do it in my car sometimes. A lot of stuff, by the way, you'll see in the documentary about me. So stay tuned. Tell your friends, like, hey, Angelo's making a documentary about him. They're like, who's Angelo? He's an incredibly famous celebrity that I watch. And he's about to get a lot more famous. No, I don't care. Anyways, but yeah, it's been a challenge trying to learn it just because of that stuff. And I'm realizing, man, it would be good to have a workspace. It's also why it's hard for me to edit stuff for other people. I've been trying to get editing jobs and quickly realizing, oh shit, I can't really do these. Like, first of all, my computer's not fast enough. I don't have the full time of day to edit when I don't have my own home or access to an office or something 24/7. And the sound's an issue. I can't edit properly with sound. Even with the headphones on, it's kind of distracting, like with people around making noise. And also, I just need to upgrade my laptop at some point, get a much faster laptop, get Adobe Premiere and DaVinci Resolve. I can't even run Resolve on my laptop as it is now. And Premiere I could, but I want to, first of all, have more money, because Premiere, you have to pay monthly for it. You don't just pay the $700 or whatever you would a lot of times, editing software. You have to just pay monthly, like $20 a month, but you have to keep paying it. And if I don't have money coming in, that's hard for me. Magix is great. I'll always use that, but I want to learn Premiere too, because that's what a huge number of productions use. And Premiere is integrated with all the other Adobe products. So After Effects, Photoshop. I tried learning photo editing software. Man, that stuff's harder than 3D animation. I swear, it was so fucking difficult to learn Xanga, free photo editing software. Xara? No, not Xanga. Xanga used to be a blog site. Xara, I think. Xara. X-A-R-A. So this is a lot of info for people interested in being filmmakers like me. I need a faster laptop. I need a workspace eventually. So I'm like, okay, if I can't work much on my computer, I'll keep filming my documentary. I'm going to do whatever I can with my time. Keep exercising, trying to lose weight, cutting back on food, eating healthy, make money when I can, work on films. I still apply to jobs whenever I can. Oh, I just farted. And just keep busy with something. I'm getting out of my dissociative disorder more, and so it is hitting me more about my dad's death. And by the way, I saw 1917 yesterday, so that was cool. That was a good experience. I saw it at the $3.50 theater, whatever. Got a damn large bottle of water. It was like $5. I got to figure out how to go to see a movie without being too dehydrated, but also without drinking too much water to where I have to get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the movie. Because now that I'm getting out of my disorder, I want to go to that theater more. They got $2 Tuesdays and Sundays, I think. And anyways, that was really cool seeing 1917. I'll have more of a review in my documentary, but I thought it was unfortunate that they were locked into that one shot for being one long take for the whole movie. Kind of limited what they could do with the story and how much they could vary it. So it did feel locked in, even though I thought I enjoyed it all. I enjoyed watching it. I don't regret watching it. I enjoyed the whole movie. I'm glad I saw it. Great performances and all. And they do great stuff. It just, they're so limited. I'm like, I don't know how you could have done it better. I like the quiet dignity of this mystery in the beginning. That was the most tense part. These two soldiers walking through the trenches and then through the wire and over into German territory, and they're quiet, like they're wondering what's going to happen, where are the Germans. And once the fighting actually starts, it's almost a letdown. It's like, this isn't as interesting. Now it's like watching a technical demonstration. It was good. It was well done. It was just, you're limited when you're in one location, in one place. You can't cut to another location, other characters. You can't cut through time. So you have to have vary the beats of the movie like you would a conventionally shot movie, but without having the benefit of changing location and time. So they're like having to try and do so much with little, and they do a great job at it. They really understand, I was impressed, especially earlier in the movie, by the sense of raising stakes, good news, bad news, ticking clock. Those are three elements Eric Edson says you need in any good script, and I believe in. And I was feeling that in the movie. I'm like, damn, they're doing a good job. But it's like once the fighting goes on, it's like, how much can you keep varying things when you're limited to real time with this one character? Movies have done it, and I'm trying to think of what other movie. Oh, the Alfred Hitchcock movie Rope. I saw a lot of that. I didn't see the whole thing. That was very good, but it's just hard to do. Again, it's not that I put it down at all. It's just I enjoyed it. I'm glad I saw it, but I'm like, it's kind of, I don't know how much the one shot, conceit of the movie was really worth it. But anyways, to me, it let out some of the tension by the end when it's like, how much can you watch a guy run around yelling, looking for this lieutenant or whatever. But anyway, it was a good movie. I'm glad I saw it. That stayed with me. So it's like, good. I'm getting out of my disorder. I still dissociate at times. My dad is being buried Wednesday, March 4th. There's no way I can make it to Virginia. I wouldn't even want to go because I don't want to see all that. I don't need to. You know, I remember him my own way. I got videos of him. Like, I always kind of told myself I want nothing to do with my parents' funerals because I just don't want to see it. I can't deal with it. David Spade was like that, by the way, with Chris Farley's death. He's like, I couldn't go to the funeral. It's too painful. Like, I just don't want to deal with any of that. I want to keep going. You know, keep trying to do good work, lose weight. Even being a little overweight is bad for your health, and that's what I'm trying to deal with. I know I don't really look it necessarily, but I am overweight, and I want to keep losing weight. So that's been going well. Great area out here. Let me show a little bit. I got to turn the camera around because I can't really. But I don't know exactly what you're seeing, but the mountains are all around us. It's nice and cool here. It's not hot. Anyways, I don't know how much you could see of that. But got a lot going on, and I'm just working on a lot of stuff right now. And you'll just have to watch to stay updated because I might be really busy for a while, and that's good. I definitely want to keep doing this 3D animation stuff. It's great. I love it. The first day made me fucking motion sick. Looking at this 3D space, I was having nightmares about it afterwards. Like I was, you know, the way you pull apart, you sculpt shapes and stuff, and this like matrix around the shapes where all these dots and stuff, you pull them and pinch them and stuff. I was like having nightmares that I was doing that and like creating people, and so like that's what people were. It was making me sick. After the first day, I got over it. So thank goodness for that. But yeah, I need to up my game basically because my computer is kind of obsolete for a lot of editing. It's too slow because a lot of people now, pretty much everyone out here is shooting on 4K footage. If that means roughly like 4,000 by 2,000 pixels across of resolution in a image, whereas high definition that I use is 1920 by 1080. So it's like 4 times the resolution, and there may be a ton more of the bit rate, the data transferring each second with each frame. That's a lot for a computer to process. Anyways, and that's a lot of money to spend on a new laptop. It could easily be over $2,000. But I want to do it. I'd even like to learn Mac computers and Final Cut Pro, because that's a good skill to have too. But that's like a luxury of having that money. And I got to keep things simple for now. But there's good stuff. I'm doing good work. I'm getting working on films. I've been working on a lot of films recently. Art department, a lot of stuff. So painting sets, cutting stuff, cutting shapes, gluing stuff together, taping stuff, drilling stuff using circular saws. And anyways, a lot of stuff going on. My mom's doing pretty well too, even though I know, man, my dad's funeral is going to be really tough for her. But she sounds really good lately, and I know she's glad for me. So anyways, I'm going to get going. Thanks.